set to kick off.
Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Mason Graham coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's taken to the 26. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing is McCarthy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, That's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
That's the score. Bengals 7, Browns 0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. To the air with McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. The back foot throw there is incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Third and 5. Here's McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back, even with just 1 throw.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
to throw now on first down. Pass caught by Fannin. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin, 35 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Big stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
11. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now a 2nd and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. The try. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. 60 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Judkins. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense. So the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Third and goal, McCarthy. He's got it. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. McPherson's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
Sometimes they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
Up the middle they go. Flowers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Wide 80.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title, so they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now.
Here we go.
At the 41.
Wide 80. Wide 80.
Once again, it's Brooks. Down to about the 37.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
I'm one, ready?
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will knot us up at 10. So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That's probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted.
They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
This is 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 66 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60. 60.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
There they'll play action. Here's McCarthy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. McCarthy operating from the gun. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Goddard. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Now a hit and a loose football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the Browns' 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Finding Elliott for the catch on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the
Gun.
11-yard line.
Stop. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have broken our ties. They take the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
17. Browns 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
He will find his man Chase, complete.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Start.
On 1st down, it's Flowers. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Flowers. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he will take it out in for a Bengals touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Ryland for the PAT.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bengals 24, Browns 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
To the air with McCarthy.
And this one is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now McCarthy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50.
46-yard line.
Let's get set. Behind.
They'll run on first down. It's Flowers. That's a good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
They'll keep it on the ground. Flowers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Gun. Stop. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Now Burrow. Trying. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
1-1, ready?
At the 3-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll try again. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Bengals. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter, and I don't see them looking back.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's McCarthy.
Over the middle to Beckham. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
First down. Again, 13 yards.
And now they'll shift things around. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Second and a couple. Throwing is McCarthy.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, McCarthy.
This one left side caught by Collins.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
11.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Moving inside the 20. 115 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Hot. 180. 180.
And they take a knee.
Here we go. Hey, can.
And the Bengals going to live to fight another week as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.